In today's adventure, we're over in Chennai, India, staying at one of the most breathtakingly prestigious chain hotels we've ever laid our eyes on. Trains, goats, and this beautiful purple beverage were just the start of this wonderfully peaceful stay. After a very easy flight into Chennai, I was left with a small challenge. There is no Wi-Fi available for passengers arriving domestically, and having nearly been charged 4 times the cost in Mumbai, I was eager not to get ripped off. I'd done my research, and as a lover of trains and planes, I knew I could catch a local train 2 stops to the Radisson Blu. 1 floor up, pass through the first station, down the stairs, turn left for an underground passage. Costing less than £1, this certainly was an experience. I probably was the only tourist on the train, but it was so raw and refreshing and exciting as an experience. Two stops down, cross over to the north side of the station, and then simply follow Noble Street. I'll just point out, I can appreciate that most of you, if not all, will simply get a taxi, but I felt like it was a sin to come to India and not at least have one train ride. If you decide to take this route, do your research first and download an offline copy of Google Maps. Although you will know the Radisson Blu when you see it. The entrance is very tall, white, and there is an abundance of tropical plants. That's more than enough time outside. It's 35 degrees and I'm in need of a small towel from all the sweat. Instantly, I'm distracted from the high temperatures outside because my eyes are drawn straight to this extremely large and beautiful golden head sculpture. And if you walk to the far end of the reception area, there is a corresponding one sitting on a floating marble table. Having walked around the lobby area, enjoying what feels like an art gallery, the check-in staff have not only offered me a complimentary upgrade, amazing, a free transfer to the airport, but also this beautiful purple drink, which originates from the butterfly pea blossom. Refreshingly sweet. Having checked in, I'm heading to room 246, which is unsurprisingly on the 2nd floor. By the way, the full description, the details, and the price paid for the room can all be found in the description below. And if you're wondering, all our journeys are paid out of pocket so that we can give you an honest opinion about all our travels. We're off to a great start. The choice of wood for the doors and floors is very visually appealing. Less can be said about the light switches though. You tell me without pressing them what each one does. Time for a bit of trial and error. But before we do that, let's head into what is an exceedingly beautiful bathroom. For those in the know, you know, but for those who don't, this is a very exciting toilet. Exciting toilet, eh? No, I haven't lost my mind, but Japanese toilets are all the rage. And why? Because it will squirt your backside with warm water, then dry it for you. And even the toilet seat is heated. And so many more features. Is it gimmicky? Yes. Do I want one? Of course I do. Let's move on, shall we? This white marble adds a timeless sense of class, and to match that, the fixtures are from quality brand Cola, not the drink. And like any good 5-star hotel, there's an abundance of amenities, all displayed nicely in brown leather trays. I was hoping for a lovely bathtub to swan in at least for an hour, after the high temperatures outside, but this is a very large shower and will do just nicely. Complete with gold fixtures and a well-sized white marble seat, should you wish to sit down during your wash. And yes, those 4 golden shower heads built into the wall do shoot water out horizontally. I'm not quite sure what the point of them is, but it was fun to use. I'll just point out, I did book their base room, but I wasn't told at check-in I'd been upgraded to a business class room. The differences are minor, but it's more about the style than the size or the amenities. This certainly is a beautiful room. With low lighting, the dark woods and the hints of purple and gold, I'm getting a slightly French feeling, despite being in India. The back of the bed certainly does feel colonial, and even the bedside tables seem to mimic ye olde suitcases. More than enough for one person, the environmentally conscious glass bottles of water are a nice touch, with the brown leather to stage them. If you fancy something with a bit more flavour, there's ample selection at the coffee station. And if you get peckish, there are various snacks available at somewhat reasonable hotel prices. Let's get to the important parts of the room. The TV was large, perfect. The bed was very comfortable and more than enough space being king size for 1 or 2 people. 4 pillows come as standard to please everybody. Personally I prefer 1 pillow, but I know others must have at least 2. And if you need to make notes or just doodle to your heart's content, there's a lovely little desk setup to the right of the TV. There are endless plug options. In fact, every hotel I stayed at had a universal plug socket, which is incredibly handy because India has a very unique plug type, which if you didn't pre-purchase it, you're so unlikely to find it at the airport duty free. The ottoman near the window is great and mimics the purple materials and the travel suitcase theme. What isn't so great is the view out the window. I seem to have a view of the internal side of the hotel, so in between is a courtyard, and to hide the other side of the hotel is a wall of slightly tacky plastic plants. I'm here for the night, so I can overlook this. Also greatly appreciated was the welcome gift basket of snacks, which is near the window. It comes with various local snacks, fruit and a variety of delicious looking biscuits, or cookies to our American viewers. So I had a nice shower after that short journey from the airport. It was very warm outside. And now let's go see the rest of the facilities. Back on the ground floor and at the far end of the reception area is the daytime cafe and restaurant, which has wall-to-ceiling glass windows on the back which overlook the swimming pool. This is where we're heading next. To the right of the restaurant is a corridor, which takes you straight out to the very welcoming swimming pool. Bearing in mind this is 3 PM in the afternoon, I only ever saw 2 other guests. Given the size of the hotel and the amount of guests that must be staying here, there isn't a huge amount of seating, but there is a choice for sunbeds or a seating area for those who want to eat food or grab a drink. Heading back up the corridor, you'll find a golden lift right at the top, which takes you to the second floor just above the restaurant. The gym overlooks the swimming pool and is possibly one of the most well-stocked hotel gyms I've ever seen. What I can't quite work out is the theme of the hotel. In the lobby you saw those large golden heads of an Indian man and woman, but in the gym it almost has a Roman period statue and column. Interesting on the eye, but a bit baffling style-wise. I've been in India for over a week. I'm having a bit of an off day. I didn't sleep that well last night and it was a pretty early start. So I'm going to head back to the room, charge my phone, possibly have a nap and then just watch a movie before dinner. I've had some incredible food while I've been in India, but as a rarity I really fancy a club chicken sandwich and I just don't feel like going out, which is fine. Somehow because of a language barrier I seem to have ended up with 2 portions of chips, well, French fries and wedges. At £15, this very handsome sandwich includes service charge. Oh, my god it's early. But that's because I'm flying with Vistara, which is such a good airline and you can check out the review on our channel or on the thumbnails at the end of this one. There is just enough time to see what the breakfast offering is like, and the hotel has kindly offered a complimentary transfer to the airport, as it's such a short distance. Breakfast is served at the very fondly named Ministry of Chutney restaurant, next to the first Golden Head. Being 6:30 in the morning, there are only 4 of the guests here, so I can pretty much sit wherever I like. I can certainly say that the offering matches the luxury feeling of the hotel, and there's an absolute abundance of choice. I'm going to be quiet for just a moment to let you enjoy the variety. hope you've enjoyed my stay, and I highly recommend the Radisson Blu Chennai. Thank you for watching.